Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tane from Junior Programmer, and in this video I'm bringing you a slightly different project than I've done before. So what we'll do is we'll make a NFT. So along the video I'll also guide you a little bit of overview of what NFTs are. So first of all, we'll make this HTML file, just a simple HTML file, as you can see, starting with the basics, the doc type, the meta tag, the HTML tag, head tag, and so on. So one thing I want to tell you is that I do not own any rights of this picture or this particular NFT that I'll be drawing in this video. This video is entirely for the educational purposes, and the credit to this goes to the CRYPTOPUNKs. I've mentioned it here in my video. So in this we'll only need one div, that is the punk, because we're only drawing one character. So the main thing is in the CSS file. So let's move to the CSS file. So what we'll be doing is that we have made a tag, we have made an element using the HTML, and now we'll be styling it. So what we'll be doing is that we'll simply be making the picture. It's just like we're drawing on a canvas. So starting with the basic HTML, the body, these body tags, the background color, giving it to the background screen, the margin, width, and all that. Then the punk class. So for the punk class, this is the height and width within which the image will be drawn. And after this I'll move on to the drawing itself. So but to have an idea of how I draw this is just like you're painting on a canvas. Okay, think of your screen as a canvas, and the pixels represent the position where you want to mark something. So what I'm doing is that I'm using the location of pixels and then giving it a black color. So what I'll be doing is, like, as you draw on a canvas on a sheet of paper, you just move your pencil along the paper where you want to draw a line, then you change the color of your pencil for different colors and so on. But in HTML, in CSS, what we'll be doing is that we'll be using pixels to location of pixels and color the pixels accordingly so that we can make a straight line. And then we'll also fill in the color itself, and by doing this process, this is the same process that we'll be repeating, just changing the pixels and all that, and changing the colors, and we'll have an output. So meanwhile I write this code, I'll explain you a little bit of what NFTs are. So NFTs are known as non-fungible tokens. So as a rough overview, this is like digital art that you have like for your name. This means that this is associated with the person who has bought it. So if someone has to use it, they'll have to get the rights from you. Okay, it works similar to the cryptocurrency. For example, it will have its digital ledger, and we can trade it in different currencies, for example ethereum, bitcoin, and so on. It is a form of digital art, like you can see it on your screens, any other electronic devices, and so on. And then you can transfer it to another person, then he'll have the rights, he'll have the ownership, and so on. Now NFTs can be anything that can be digital. For example, it could be an image, it could be anything that you've drawn, it could be any Photoshop image that you've drawn, or it could be any art that you have drawn, or it could be any video that you have drawn or you've made, or you own the rights to, or you are the content creator yourself and you want to sell your content on the internet, and this is one of the ways that you can do it. So this is just the idea behind the NFTs, why they're formed and how they're used, and so on. So again, just a quick overview of that. This is a non-fungible token. Non-fungible means that you cannot reproduce it again and again. So once a person owns a particular non-fungible token, so in this case non-fungible token is the picture itself or the image itself, another person cannot create a copy of this. They'll have to ask the user who is the owner of that particular NFT to use it in their projects and so on. So it's a very exciting thing to look forward, and as the cryptocurrency evolves and we start finding new ways of the blockchain technology and how to use it to our advantage and what new things we can do. This is one of the things that have been evolved that the technology uses, and this is why I thought it would be a good project to to share with you, so I could share a little bit of NFTs and cryptocurrency with you, and also give you a little bit of knowledge about CSS and HTML as I've been doing previously. So up till now what we are doing is that, as I told you in the start, we are just like painting on a canvas. So we are just giving the pixels their location, like we want to paint this particular pixel of this color, this particular pixel of this color. So once you have it, like you can just draw something on your rough page, and then according to the location of the pixels you can change the colors within the screen on your HTML, on your CSS. You can do whatever colors you want, you can do any of the image that you want, whatever you want, whatever you like, something you've created and want to convert it to digital art, or something, some idea that you have and you want to convert it into art and want to sell this as an NFT. So this is how you can make it in this CSS and HTML. So again, just to keep things clear, it's just like you're painting on a canvas, but instead of using your pencils, you're just using this HTML and CSS to style the thing that you're creating, and you're just using the location of the pixels to paint whatever the color you want to paint them. So when you paint different pixels of different colors, you can draw a straight line, you can like draw eyes, draw a car, or anything that you want by painting the pixel, just as you would draw on a piece of paper. And when you are completed with it, you'll have an output image. So for now I've done the head, the outline, the painting the character with the green color. So once it all completes, it's like I've done it on a piece of paper, but using this code you'll see how it looks. Once again, this isn't my project. I do not own rights to this NFT or this particular image. I have given it in the description that it is owned by the CRYPTOPUNKs. They've created this NFT and they're the owners until or unless they sell it to someone or whatever happens to this. They're the owners for this, and this video is only for educational purposes, so I can educate you a bit on the NFTs, what they are, how they're formed, what's their use, and by keeping in a little bit of touch of coding using the HTML and CSS as I've been doing previously. So as you can see, we're using the green color. As you saw on the start, the picture, it was mainly green in color. We have painted the outlines, we've painted the hat, the eyes and ears and all that. Now we're just painting the skin, or you can say the main face of the character other than the other facial features, for example the eyes and all that. So as you can see, we're going just like line by line and just painting in, just giving the different pixels at different location different color or same color, so that when we give different pixels the same color, they all will have a same color and will represent something. So we can draw anything using these pixel colors and all that. So if you copy paste my code, my CSS and the HTML, you will get an exactly same image, and then you can make the changes yourself. Again, you can just draw something on Microsoft Paint or something else, any other software, or you can even draw it on a piece of paper, and then you can try to replicate it on this screen on your computer using this HTML and CSS thing that I've explained you. And then who knows that you might even go for an NFT and get into it. So up till now we are just using the stylings, because there's so much styling, because it's mainly like drawing, and whenever we put graphics or animations, something like this onto the screen, we have to appear it more visually appealing, or do any changes with colors or appearance of something, we have to use CSS. Since in this project there's just one div that we are doing, hence a lot of CSS. So let's look at the output. So it's just like I've drawn on a piece of paper but using the HTML, and this is the output image. I've just replicated this image of what it originally is, and hence I do not own any rights of ownership of or the creativity of this image. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any more suggestions of the videos that you'd like me to do, please do leave it in the comments. Until then, see you next time. Goodbye.